Well, hello, everybody. It's Dr. Lauren. Let me turn my light on. I cannot see. Let's see. Oh, that's bright. Let me put that over here for a minute. So I was running a little behind today because I'm studying for the test. And I've got a big test week this week. Let's see. That's better. So I'm going to see if this works. Sometimes it works. And sometimes it doesn't. So let's see if it works today. It usually takes around 15 seconds to find out. And then if not, I'll just get off of here and go to my phone. Because the last times I try to get on the desktop version, it doesn't work usually. So let's see if this works. All right. If you can see me, put a 1, please. If you can see me, can you put a 1? Hello, everybody. Can you see me? You can see me? Okay. Awesome. Well, hello. I'm glad that y'all are here to see me. Hello, Heather. Hello, Cindy. Hello. Hi. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Yasmin. All right. Well, today's Sunday, and I've been a busy bee. I've been studying for my test. Now, I have managed to go through about this many pages, and this is how many pages that I have to go through. So I'm doing the old flashcard system here, and I'm making flashcards, and I've gotten about that many made. So my friend says I should just show up and take the test and I will pass, but I feel like I need to go through them. For example, what are the boundaries of the intervertebral foramen, the IVF, of a horse? How are the boundaries of the IVF? They're shallow on the cranial and deep on the caudal. Just stuff like that. A pivotal joint in a horse is a C1 and C2, the first and second vertebra. Dexter, you can't be on the video. Zygapophyseal joints are synovial joints. So a lot of anatomy, stuff you just don't say normally. So come here, boy. Come here. What are you doing? Don't mess with that. Up. Here, come say hi. Up. Come on. Up. Say hi. Dexter says hi, everybody. He's been chasing flies today. Oh! Chase flies? No, don't chase flies. No. Sorry, y'all. That's his code word. Sit. Hey, come back. Okay, now sit. No. Now down. Go down. Lay down. So sorry about that. Dexter is been chasing his FLY. No, he knows how to spell. You calm down. I'm doing a live, okay? Okay. Well, anyway, Dexter, he is crazy. So he loves chasing those things. I didn't say it. He's looking at me. I didn't say it. Well, anyway, so I got up this morning and I went and got my nails done because when one nail comes off, I usually take all the others off. So I went and got my favorite color, purple, for my good luck nails. These are my good luck nails. And the lady said, "What do you do for a living?" And I said, "I'm an animal chiropractor." And she said, "How do you work on the animals with your nails?" And I said, "Very well. They like them. I scratch their butts and under their bellies." Yeah. I'm just sitting around studying after getting my nails done, and Handsome Tim made me a brunch of bacon, eggs, and a bagel. So that was really yummy. I had my sesame bagels from Montreal, my naughty list bagels. But we ate the brunch, and Handsome Tim is cleaning out the garage. he's making room for more things, and he's setting up a boxing station for me so I can box. And he said I need to hit something. So I think that would be good therapy and working out at the same time. But he's working in the garage, and I'm sitting in the guest room studying at the desk. And I was talking with my friend from Oklahoma that we're going to go see. Mom and I are going to drive to Miami, Oklahoma. And then after I finish the test in Miami, we're going to come back down to Oklahoma City and see my friend who's a horse chiropractor, and she had a baby. And the last time I saw her, I adjusted her when she was 38 weeks pregnant, but I never met the baby. And the little girl is probably about 15 months old. So I'm going to go see her. So it's really good. And I had a really big talk today with Handsome Tim. And we have decided a big life decision today. And if my mom is on here, this will be the first time she's hearing it. We have decided we are going to purchase another clinic. So I want to tell you all that I'm going to be more busy. But this office doesn't require a lot. It's already up and running, and I just have to go in one day a week and manage it and do some adjustments. So that's going to be great. There's my mom. Surprise, Mom. Surprise. I'm buying a clinic for a really good price. So that was big today. We made that decision. And I talked to everybody involved. Thank you. Leveling up, Ma. Leveling up. You know what they say, go big or go home. I'm 47. I got to do big things while I still can do big things. And buying the clinic would be a great future. And so thank you so much. So it's going to be, I won't tell you about it until the deal is done, but we talked to the current owner today, and he's excited. He lowered the price down a lot so we could take over. And he's offering to help. And he's an attorney, so he's going to offer us some free attorney services. So that should be good. And what else? What else did I do today? Had the talk with him. Oh, I talked to Jessica. I'm going to show y'all something really cute. So I FaceTimed with Jessica, and I got to see Bodie. Let me show you the pictures. I haven't even sent them to Jessica yet. So this is me talking with Bodie on FaceTime. You can see my picture there. And Bodie was like not impressed. And then she's heard my voice, and she got like ears up. And then she yawned. And then she yawned again and again. Oh, and then they have a rescue horse, Oliver. He was laying down, and Jessica was worried that he was not okay, but he was actually eating grass and yawning and laying down and relaxing. And I caught him. Look how sweet. Look. He laid his head down on the grass. So that was really cute. And then he looked at the camera. You guys, look at that picture. He's for adoption. God, I hope somebody adopts him. He is so sweet. He's a little pony. He'd be like a companion. His face is getting a fly off his belly. And this was my current situation of studying. Highlighters, pens, paper, water. So that was really cute. And then I just send those to Jessica. Oh, and I tried to get my mom to help me pick out nail colors today. And I was sending her like all the colors. And she said, I'm not a Leo. I cannot decide for you. She was right. She's not a Leo. But that was really cool that Mom was trying to help me. Thanks for helping, Mom. I was going to get my nails like this. And then Mom and Tim said, well, Mom said they look like death. And Tim said they look evil. So didn't get black chrome nails. And I've got some pictures to show y'all. I'm going to load a video. I finished editing the video last night. I adjusted a Mustang. And I told y'all on the chit chat, if y'all saw the chit chat on Friday, that I was going to go do this, but let me show you. Dexter, sit down somewhere with all your panting. Sit down. You're doing too much. There's the Mustang's brand right there. That was pretty cool. I got a video I'm going to load. And then that's a picture of her face. Her name's Emmy. She's Emmy Lou. And she was featured with Dustin before, if you guys saw that. And then here is, excuse me. This is my favorite picture. Can you see it? Because I like that I'm looking at her. That's my favorite one. And there's some cool full body shots as well. I had to take a video of my first time adjusting a Mustang because, yes, I've never adjusted a Mustang from the BLM. But that was really cool. And then Dustin, the owner, took a picture with her. She's really great. But in December, you couldn't touch her. There was a short where he was trying to touch her and he couldn't. So that was really cool to be able to adjust a Mustang. Let me see. Give me a little front leg. Ready? She was a little nervous whenever I would adjust something and it would pop. She would get really nervous, like, oh my God, what's that sound? And I love when it's their first time, but she's so wonderful. And got to do a lot of really cool things there. Let me see what else I have. I adjusted the Mustang. I adjusted a 6-month-old foal, but it was tricky adjusting the foal, so I didn't record it. I went back and did some cows on Friday, did the thermal imaging. And let's see, I did some laser on. All right, so we're going to do a microlight treatment here on Gizmo for her neck. Now, y'all know that Frenchies sometimes can have pain in their neck or their middle back, and that's where laser really comes in. Dogs don't like the beep, so you just turn the beep off, and then we hit start. So, and the light comes. I did the laser on a Frenchie at the office on Thursday. She's doing really good. And, oh, I forgot something. Hold on just a minute. I've got something. Hold on. I got to go grab it real quick. Sit down somewhere, you big dog. Sit down somewhere. You're panting too loud. Yeah, you're panting too loud. So one of my really nice YouTube followers, she made me this. Hold on. I told her I was going to wear them on the live. You stop licking my... You stop licking. Stop licking me. You big dog. Stop licking me. Ta-da! She crocheted me some little earrings. They're like crocheted with beads in the middle, and isn't that cute? My sunny little earrings. She's so sweet. It made me think of it because she took a picture with me. She came to the office. So thank you so much for my earrings. Thank you so much. All right. Well, let's see here. What else do I have? And I have a picture of the other day at the office. I had a group of mamas. Y'all got to see this. A group of mamas and 3 newborn babies, and they were all getting their newborn babies adjusted. That was really cool. This was on Wednesday. That was very, very cute. I'm going to post that on our New Leaf page, but the mamas were talking and comparing notes, and it was really cool. So these are my new earrings. I also went to College Station and trained on animal adjusting. And Dr. Jennifer, she came out in the rain. I wish the light wasn't. Let me turn the light off. I think that would help if you didn't have so much glare on it. Let me show you. Oh, no, it's still the same. But Dr. Jennifer came out in the rain with the horse trailer. And she came, it was pouring rain, and she brought her world champion horse Ace, and then we went into the arena to adjust, and she was up on a bale, and he was looking at her like, "What are you doing, Mom?" But we practiced adjusting together. It was amazing. Now, Dr. Jennifer is the one that had the horse named Clark, that is a horse that you all saw. He's a 2-year-old at the time, 2, 3, and he was really hard to adjust. And now he's a big boy doing big boy things. And she has her horse Ace that won the worlds before. And we practiced on Ace and we practiced on Clark. And she got me ready for the practical portion of this test that's coming up. So that's really cool. And then I'm practicing going over the written part today. These earrings are so cool, but I'm not used to wearing earrings, so they feel weird. It's so funny feeling. I'm going to take them off just for the moment. It's weird feeling, but I will definitely wear these whenever I have on a different outfit. But it's so sweet of her to make those. She put a little note that says, "Have a sunny day." It's so sweet of Dolores. Thank you. So you guys know that I'm studying for this test this week. Well, 2 weeks after that, I'm going to Colorado to the largest animal chiropractic summit in the world. And people are traveling from all over. I'm excited to have gotten a ticket to that. And I'm going with my colleague that y'all might have remembered on the road trip to Tennessee when we saw Dr. Dina. Well, Dr. Dina and I are going. So we're really excited to be going to do that. And staying with her, she's really excited about that. She's like, we get to be roomies. So I'm going to study that. My goal is when I get AVCA certified, that if the law changes and I don't have to have referrals. Now, if I don't have to have referrals, I'm going to start doing haul-in locations in probably 4 to 6 different areas, parts of Southeast Texas. And then I don't have to drive as many places. So that's my goal. My big goal is to be able to have people bring to me and me not have to drive around everywhere. I need to put my hair down. You guys saw I got my hair cut, huh? Yeah. So I had my hair up today. Well, because it was raining outside and it feels really humid, but I got my hair cut off. It wasn't too much, but I got the hair clippy dent now. But that's my new hair. And I really like it. It's a little different, but I like the length. So thank y'all so much. That's awesome, Teresa. Oh, it's a time to get it cut, I guess. I just needed something to be lighter. I was tired of the bun on top of my hair. Thank you. I like that it frames my face. I have a longer chin, so Tim says I have a face for it. I do think it makes me look a little younger. See? I don't look almost 50. I don't. This lady at the nail salon, when she was doing my nails, she said, "How old are you?" I said, 47. "You do not look 47. You look young." So that was a compliment. That was nice of her. But maybe these earrings look better once my hair's down. Let me see. I'll see how they look now. But let me see. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that. It looks so pretty. I look 21. Thank you, Derek. And my friend in Scotland. Thank you. All right, there. I do think that looks good. Have a little pop of color. Maybe not with the red. Maybe I'll put on like some pink glasses. But I like it. I like it. Thank you, Derek. So what else is going on? I was going to tell you guys about. Oh, the video is going to come out with the Mustang. And then there's a video with Cowboy Bob. He and I did a video together. I adjusted Sundance and Dakota. And Sundance and Dakota were doing so good. I did the thermal imaging and all that. And I have a video to make of that too. I just need another one of me to make all the videos. Thank you, Cindy. I like them with my hair down too, Teresa. Thank you. I do too. It looks fresh. It doesn't look, here it looks a little much, but I think here it looks better. So yeah, I like it. Yellow is not usually my color, but I think it's good. Gives a little pop. Heather, I do have a horse. I have Bodie. Bodie. That's the one I was showing just a minute ago. Bodie Bodacious, I call her. Bodie Arcs Flame is her registered name, and she's a Palomino. This is my horse. It's not that great of a picture of her right now because she's yawning, but let me find a better picture. My Bodie's all over. If you look at my, oh, you know what? I have a video that I'm exclusively going to show you all. Here goes. Hold on, let me show you. Nobody got to see this video. Look at this girl's doing. What you doing? Hold on. Look at this girl's doing to the tree. It feel good? Did you like it? You like it? That's my horse. I'm gonna adjust you. Maybe I need to bathe you off first. Yeah? Scratchy. Look at this girl. Look at this girl's doing. Hold on. Look at this girl's doing to the tree. It feel good? Yeah. Did you like it? Sorry. Look what my horse is doing to the tree. You see? She look at her bending her body around the tree. She's so crazy. This is how we start today as we go to adjust the horses. She's so great. So that's my Bodie. She likes to scratch on trees. She gets really itchy in the summertime. Bodie booty. There you go, Black Diamond. Bodie booty. Bodie with the big old booty. Jessica was just on the phone with her and she was on FaceTime and she told Bodie, get your big booty out of my face. So Bodie's a sweet girl. She turned 20 May 31st of this year. So she's just a pasture horse living her best life. She gets adjusted about once every 2 months. I did try to adjust her. Y'all saw the live where I adjusted her with Jersey. If you didn't, check that out. Jersey is Jessica's horse. And yeah, it was cool getting to adjust her, and she was itchy, and I scratched all over. And in the summertime, horses get really itchy because of all the salt accumulation. So they sweat, and then the sweat turns into salt, and then the salt itches. It's kind of like if you laid on the couch for 3 days and you didn't bathe, and then you finally took a bath, you'd be itchy too in random places. And that's how they get as well. So they love to be hosed off daily. So every day, Jessica hoses off the horses to get the salt off of them. Funny story about the salt is that horses, when you put the water on them, the salt will foam up and get like a white line. So you're trying to get the white foam off of the horses. Once it goes clear water, you know all the salt is gone. But it only takes 5 minutes or less to get the salt all off of them. So her tail is pretty much white. So Chris said she loves the color of the tail. It's pretty much white, like a platinum. So she lives with Jessica, and Heather's asking where she lives. She lives with Jessica in Montgomery, and Jessica takes care of her every day. And I see her occasionally, but we have a good relationship where Jessica takes care of her needs. And I don't have land where I am. I live in a subdivision, so that's what has to happen for now. Now, I wanted to talk to y'all about the new therapy center. I know it's not animal chiropractic, but I do want to tell y'all that the new therapy center cut into the other side here by our tree. I opened a therapy center last Thursday. It has all new state-of-the-art massage chairs. So the massage chairs talk, and you just say, hey, I need a massage, and they turn on and they activate. And I bought 4 of those. Patients love them. It is amazing. I also bought a decompression table. Let me see if I can find a picture. No, I can't find a picture right there. Most of my pictures are at nighttime. But I do have a new office, an administration office, and I'm going to show you on my desk. Look what's above my desk. A horse picture. It's not painted by my mom because those are here at the house, but it was really nice. Oh, I do have a decompression video. We'll go this way.
I feel like it should probably come out.
So it stretches you out.
I feel like it should probably come out.
So that was my assistant getting stretched out. It decompresses the disc in the spine. It's called a back on track. And their website, I think it's ErgoFlex, but they have them all around the United States, ErgoFlex. So if your chiropractor doesn't have a back on track, you need to tell them about it because it is incredible. People with radiating pain going down their arms get off the table and it's not radiating anymore. So it's fabulous. Well, does anybody have any questions so far that y'all were thinking about? I'm going to show y'all some random other things, but I can answer questions as well. You know, Sundays are self-care Sundays. So getting my nails done, I'm not relaxing today, but hey, thank you. Thank you, Bama. Well, I do love that horse picture. But it's Sunday self-care day. And for self-care, you pick something to do for yourself. Listen to music, take a hot bath, get a massage, get your nails done. Maybe you just lay on the couch and watch Netflix for 4 hours because you need to relax. But whatever that thing is, Sunday is about self-care and starting the week over. I always like starting the week off fresh on Sundays, like declutter things, wash clothes. I don't wash clothes, by the way, but we make a list of all the things that Tim's doing for the week. So washing clothes is one of them. I got an idea to basically declutter everything better, and Tim is acting that out. So he's going to clean the garage and then move everything from this room into boxes that goes into the garage, but everything must be in a plastic box. So if we ever flood, everything's in the black and yellow plastic containers from Home Depot. So they float if the house should flood. So that's what we're working on now, is to get everything packed up. But we plan on staying here for 2 years until we hit that 2-year mark. And then we're working on getting the land. So getting the new business will help towards the big plan of it. But Bama said, my sweet husband put a salve on my back to help with pulled muscles. There you go. There you go. Mine was stretching me out this morning and helping my arms to like stretch above my head and behind my back and go across like this. And it was amazing. It was stretching after we ate, which I feel like you always get tight when you eat. So you need to stretch out pretty good. It was awesome. So Jessica and I had about an hour phone call today about what it looks like if I buy the other clinic. And some changes will have to be made, especially for animals. So Mom worked out at the gym. There you go, Mom. Self-care Sunday, working out at the gym. 73 young and working out more than I do. I'm so proud of you. I definitely don't keep up with that. I need to, but I just don't. But my one of the goals that Tim and I talked about was getting a rebounder, doing rebounder. We have like a trampoline and starting to jump. Did you know that jumping for 10 minutes on a trampoline equals 33 minutes of cardio? Mom says with the young guys at the gym, jumping on the rebounder for 10 minutes is 33 minutes of cardio. So I found out I can sit on the trampoline and just bounce, and it does similar effects. So trampoline is a really good way to go. It's low impact, just jumping. I hear Tim punching on the punching bag. He's punching on the punching bag in the garage. It's definitely good therapy. If he starts punching pretty hard, you know that he's working out some things. Lymphatic drainage too. Yep. For the rebounder, it drains all your lymph. It increases your mitochondria, which are like your batteries. It helps with inflammation. And it's a really good way to exercise. So I think I'm going to do that. I have horse jobs lined up in between the trips, and I'm excited about that. Another topic. I'm going to go to Oklahoma this weekend. The following weekend, I'm going to Cornerstone and going to College Station. The weekend after that, I go to Colorado. The weekend after that, I go to the Bluebonnet Horse Challenge in Taylor, Texas. If anybody on here is from Texas, look into going to that. On October 4th from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., they're having the Bluebonnet Challenge where you get to see horses and see me as a clinician. That would be really great. If anybody wanted to come out to that, you get to see lots of horses, lots of kind of horses for adoption. And if you can adopt, or if you want to be a foster, that would be great as well. You can apply to be a foster home. I know that Derek can't do it because he's in another country, but if anybody is on here from Texas, that would be wonderful to see y'all there. I don't have any plans after that except for just keep scheduling horses, probably dealing with the new clinic, purchase. And the new therapy center that opened is going beautifully. So I'm interviewing employees this week, and I have a wonderful lady coming in tomorrow to do a working interview. And I love doing interviews. I ask people all about their character through personalized scenario situations where I give them a scenario and they give me the answer of what they would do. And then I also ask them how old they are, if they want to answer. And then I talk to them about their past work experiences. But then I put them through a 2-day working interview to see how they integrate with the staff. So that should be fun to see. Oh, that's great, Paula. She says she started PT for a partially torn tendon. That's great. That's really good. PT is good for rotator cuffs for sure. My bladder will even have just gone if I jump. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense, but you don't have to jump too hard. You can just sit and bounce. You can do it right now. Just sit and bounce. And it works. It works. Sitting and bouncing will help just the same with your bone health too. It helps the bones. Derek said, if I could, I would be there. I know you would. I know you would. You're one of my biggest followers. I love that, Derek. Just doing a few things then. Yeah, just doing a few things. Not much, just some. Just some. So if y'all just want to bounce, that would be good. When I bounce on the trampoline, Dexter's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Then he wants to jump too, and then the cats come. And update on Dexter and the cats. Fiona is now hissing, and then Dexter kisses her, and then it's all over. No more fighting, just hissing and kissing. That rhymes. Hissing and kissing is what's going on over here. It's been raining all day today. We have a lot of rain, and Dexter's sad because he couldn't go out and play. So he decided to chase the things that fly in the air, and we have a swatter, and we get that swatter, and then we hit the ones that are in the house, and then he gets to chase around. It's cool. Well, planning on figuring out what's for dinner. I have the working interview tomorrow. Planning on doing some more horse adjustments in the coming weeks. And that's about it. I guess I'm just in study mode, not really in like too much of a story time mode. But story time can just be me talking as well. So I thought I would not leave y'all hanging and jump on here. Oh, that's nice, Teresa. It's part of her Christmas present. My sister-in-law made me chicken noodle soup. Am I packed yet? What? Packed for what? I know you're not asking me about Oklahoma packed. No, you try to make my face crack. Now you know, and I know that you know that I pack an hour before I have to go. I mean, all you got to do is count the number of days you're going to be there and count your underwear. You need 3 underwear, 3 bras, 3 outfits, and 2 night clothes. And that's it. And that's it, really. Ma, come on, Ma. You know me. I'm going to pack like an hour before we leave. I just count the days and then grab it and go in the drawer and just throw it all in a bag, and then we go. But but this time I cannot wear any identification of who I am for this test. So I'm going to have a different shirt. So Handsome Tim maybe will make me a shirt. Maybe make me a shirt for my test. You heard me? Mm-hmm. I said maybe Handsome Tim will make me a shirt for my test because it can't say who I am or what company I'm with. Maybe it could say I'd rather be adjusting horses because for our test, they won't let us adjust them. We just have to set our hands and that's it. 5 days? 5 days for what, Ma? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, 5 days and 4 nights. Okay, you were telling me. I got it. I pack a week before going places. Dang, a week before? That's crazy. He could put all kinds of answers on the shirt. She said you could put answers on the shirt, babe. Mom's going to take her Rand McNally paper map. Now, you probably should. Mom, we're going to be in nowhere, Oklahoma. We're going to be on flat land. We might get lost. Horsey shirt. Yeah, maybe you can make one that says, I love horses, or horses make me happy. He made me one of those before. Will you stay the night at the casino just on the Texas border on your drive up to OK? Man, maybe. I'm not quite sure. We weren't going to make any reservations. We were just going to go where our heart takes us and just find a place. 5 pairs of underwear. Got it, Mom. 5 pairs of underwear. 5 underwear, 5 bras. What else? 3 pairs of pants, 2 leggings, hair, shampoo and conditioner, toothbrush, deodorant, a poof. Don't forget the poof for the shower because I don't like using washcloths. An overpacker. See, that's what Tim says. If you're going to drive there, you can overpack because you can take whatever you want in the vehicle. If you're going to go on a plane, maybe you have to be a little more modest because they're charging $35 bag fees and then $50 if it's overweight. So definitely have to think about that when you're traveling on a plane. I wait for my brain to think of the next subject. Loading. Oh, I don't know if y'all remember that Handsome Tim had fallen off the bike and gotten really injured. He's completely recovered by using a red light therapy. He bought it on Amazon and his skin looks so good, so much better. I was going to tell you about that. What kind of food to take on the road trip, Mom? Well, steak and egg beef jerky from Costco. Steak and eggs is amazing, you guys. Steak and egg beef jerky from Costco. Sauerkraut, because I don't leave home without it. Cheese. Watermelon. What else am I eating lately? Watermelon, cheese, sliced deli meats so I can wrap around the cheese. Maybe some nuts like pistachios or cashews. That would be great. Bring the hair dryer. Yeah, because you never know, Chris. You never know if you're going to have a hair dryer where you're going. Put your name on the inside of the tubs and some kind of contact tip on the outside in case of storms or flooding. Cindy, I think you're talking about our packing stuff for inside the house. Or are you talking about our travel things? I'm confused. Let me know. Derek said that's awesome. If you have an account like spillage or tears, you will not have backups. Okay? I kind of know what you mean. Don't really know what you mean. Teach me something. Teach me. What do you mean? Chris and Bama, clarify. Well, packing up snacks. Mom usually does snacks. Need some vitamin water zero. Some water. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I see. If they float away, they know where they go. I get that. Maybe some duct tape on the inside lid that has our contact information. I get that. Well, I thought she meant all my suitcases because in case someone takes them. But that's true. Accident. If you have an accident. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. If you have an accident like spillage or tears, you'll not have backups. I see what you're saying. So I would, instead of 5, I would need to have like 7 or 8 pairs. I see what you mean. I usually do overpack for sure. And you can do that when you're going on trips. Oh, well, I guess I don't know if y'all have any other questions for me. I guess I'm going to jump off. I love answering your questions. Not too many questions today. Someone told me, one of the ladies that made me the earrings and another lady that came in from YouTube from Houston, they said, I always want to ask you questions, but I don't know what to ask you. But you could ask me anything. My nickname in college was the brain because anytime someone has a question, I usually have an answer for them. But I love answering questions. I'm just running out of things to say today. Mom says she can wash. That is true. There is a washer and dryer at the hotel. You can wash your things. That is true, Mom. And last time we were in Oklahoma, my friend's dogs got skunked and we went to her house and we smell like a skunk and we had to wash our skunk clothes in the washer and dryer. But we just washed our shirts and our jeans, not realizing that the smell got on our bra and our underwear until after it was over. Then we had to wash our bra and underwear. Skunk smell gets everywhere. It's so bad. And if you're traveling, you don't have baking soda and vinegar or tomato juice. What animal is the hardest to adjust? An animal that is severely in pain. I had one yesterday, severely in pain and tries to bite you and kick you. That's the hardest animal to adjust as far as their mind. As far as their body, it is a bull. The hardest animal I ever tried to adjust was a bull. I don't even know how I got through it. He was like 1,600 pounds and his name was Trump's Money. And he was big like Trump's money. And I did the best I could. But I really love adjusting goats. Those are one of my favorite. And I really love adjusting horses, especially baby horses. All muscle. Exactly. The bull was all muscle. I don't know how I got through it. Wing and a prayer, literally. Today, Tim was talking to me about what age will I be when I stop working on animals. I don't really ever think about that. I just think about keep moving forward and keep helping as many animals as possible until the day that I can't. It was not a Brahma bull. It was a Black Angus bull. It was gigantic. Black Angus bull. Let me see. Hold on. I have a video of it. A Black Angus bull. Y'all got to see this. I think it's on my TikTok. Hold on. Let me look at TikTok. TikTok?
When a white guy...
TikTok. Yeah, I think it was a bull on TikTok. No, it's not on TikTok. Huh. I don't put a lot of stuff on TikTok. I usually put more stuff on Facebook. Let me see. Maybe it's on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's on YouTube. But anyway, there's me adjusting a bull somewhere in here. It's somewhere. God, I can't remember what I did with it. It's probably back in the day. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Dead. Life is too short to think about that. It's so true. Scottish Angus bulls are massive. They're massive over here too, Derek. They're big ones. They gave me a call. You're just a bull. I don't know where that video went. Videos are starting to run together since I've hit 319 videos. I mean, I've adjusted cows like this. That was one I did, but this one was a bull. I don't know where it would have been. I've adjusted Brahma before. Yeah, Brahma are fun to adjust if their mind is right. But how many videos do I have? 320 videos. I'm at 320. Hopefully one day I'll be in the thousands like Jamie and Lester. They have so much time to make videos. I think if my primary job was animal chiropractic, I'd have more time. But having the human business and 7 employees and the animal business and 1 employee, and now buying another clinic, YouTube definitely doesn't take top priority in all candor. It's just I can't because it's so hard to keep up with it all. What's your favorite Christian song? Tressa. That's a good one. That's a good question. God, I love that question. My favorite Christian song is this. Desperate by Jamie McDonald. I'm at the end of myself and I'm tired. I've tried all that I know to do. Right now it's just like a thread that I'm hanging on to you. I'm running out of hope. I need a miracle. And if I ever needed you, it's right now. Oh God, I'm desperate. I'm down on my knees. Send help from heaven, 'cause that's what I need. Redeem this wreckage. Restore my peace. So there's my little, 5 seconds of singing for you guys. I love that song. Love that song. I do have a lot of irons in the fire, Bama. I do, but we only get one life. And in my head, I always say, I only get one life. I'm going to go hard until I go home. When I go hard, and then I'll go home, and then I won't rest. But I always go hard and fast and do a lot of things. My mom or my husband, one of them always says, what is she into now? She's always doing something. Derek says, whoop, whoop, give it a few years, you will. Let's see. You'd like James Johnston, Raised Like That. Well, let's take a look at that song. Tell me a song that you like. I'll play it. Raised Like That. They might copyright me on that, huh? I forgot. They will. Oh well. I do like that song. That's a good song. That's going to be added to my new playlist. Thanks, Derek. That's a good one. The cats are getting along with Dexter now, Cindy. Fiona is now just hissing and doing like a little swat, but no more body attacks in about 7 days. No body attacks. So it's just hissing, and then he licks her, and then it's over. So that's good news. What do I take to get a boost of energy? That's a good one. Let me think about it. I don't ever really lose energy. I would say it starts from the beginning of your day. So the beginning of my day is 3 eggs, usually on a work day, 3 eggs with butter. And then I take vitamin B complex, and that has your B6, your 9 and 12 that give you energy. I take omega fish oils, vitamin D3 with K2, brain food in the form of Sunrider, which I've recommended my mushroom drink before. That gives me a lot of energy. And Sunrider. Yeah, let me give you that link. That's Sunrider. I've been working with them for a while. I don't really get any money from any of this, but it's just something I love. Sunrider.com/Dr. Lauren. And you look for the Intellirize. It's like a brain food. Intellirize. That's what I take. Every single day without fail, I drink Intellirize. It's brain food and mushrooms. I think it helps. B12 is good, but you have to have 6, 9, and 12. They're best friends. You can't take 12 without 6, 9. So 6, 9, and 12 help with heart health and lowering homocysteine levels, which is a cardiac enzyme. And if your homocysteine is high, you have risk of heart attack. So a lot of y'all know I'm not going to mention it. It was a famous person that had a heart attack, and he was only 30 something. And he had a heart attack because his 6, 9, and 12 were bottomed out. So if you have 12, you have to have 6 and 9. Oh, that'd be good. Last minutes, let me tell you. Vitamin B1, thiamine, vitamin B2, riboflavin, vitamin B3, niacin, vitamin B5, pantothenic acid. Pantothenic acid B5 is the anti-stress, anti-gray vitamin. Vitamin B6, pyroxidine, vitamin B8, biotin, vitamin B9, folic acid, vitamin B12, methylcobalamin. So 6 paroxetine, 9 folic acid, and 12 methylcobalamin have to be together. You have to have 6, 9, and 12. Do not take high 12 because your friends 6 and 9 will go very low. If your 6 and 9 go very low, your nervous system's not fed and you will need some more support and your nervous system will suffer. So 6, 9, and 12. So if you want to catch them all, I take a B complex, and my B complex has all the ones I just listed: B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B8, B9, and B12. And if you take them all together, they're all friends. Oh, Derek gave me another song. Let me write all these down, Derek. Heather on the Hill. Heather on the Hill. And what was the other one you said? Raised Like That. I like new songs. I'm in the truck all the time. Thank you for that. You didn't know that, Bama. Well, I'm glad to say that. Oh, folate. So folic acid, B9, it gets broken down by an enzyme called MTHFR. No, I did not cuss at you, MTHFR. So B9 breaks down by MTHFR into the active form of folate. And folate is easier to process. So when you buy B complex, make sure it's folate, not folic acid. Folic acid is hard to digest for many of us. And it's a long story. If you want to hear the long story, put 1 in the comments if you want to hear the long story about folic acid and folate. That's okay, Anne. Welcome to the party. You're not late. You're just casually on time. It's okay. If you want to hear the long story, I'll go through the long story. Long story. Okay. I got 3 votes. That counts. So folic acid breaks down by the enzyme methylreductase. I can't even say it all. And it processes into folate. Now, back in the 1970s, here we go. So back in the 1970s, there was an enzyme that was found. There was a enzyme processing problem found that humans began to mutate and have a genetic mutation called MTHFR genetic mutation. Now, MTHFR genetic mutation was discovered, and once it was discovered, it found out that it was a midline disorder condition that would create problems with the nose, septum, mouth, swallowing, chest, heart palpitations, stomach, digestion issues, intestines, and reproductive problems. Now, midline disorder, meaning it affected everything down the center of your body. The MTHFR genetic mutation has 2 strands, an A strand and a C strand. Now, this A strand is more dangerous because people with the A strand do not process folic acid into folate 80 to 90% of the time. If you have the C strand, you process folic acid to folate 60% of the time, you do not. So C is not as dangerous, but it has been found to link to heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, and many conditions that can kill you. You go to your doctor and you tell your doctor that you would like to have a blood test done to find out if you have MTHFR positive. MTHFR positive. You ask your doctor for the test. It costs around $45. And if you're MTHFR genetically mutated with an A or a C strand, you would supplement your body with folate. Now, you can't supplement your body with folate if you don't know if you have this or not. So about 5 years ago, I got myself tested for it and found out that I'm positive, which means that my mom or dad would both be positive, right? So I found out that I'm positive for the C strand, which is the less harmful, but it explains why I had breathing issues, swallowing issues. People with it have a really high palate. My palate is the size of my thumb. And we have problems. I have problems digesting and heart palpitations and reproductive issues and, didn't have kids and all that. Found out I had that and then started to take folate. I take folate every single day in a form of B complex. If you have that problem, I know this is a side note and I went down a rabbit hole, but if you get yourself tested, you make sure that you take folate. And it's called methylfolate because it's broken down already for you because you don't have the enzyme to break down folic acid. Now, other fun fact, folic acid is found in high concentrations in potatoes, cabbage, and other root vegetables. Well, guess what I would have? I would eat potato soup, and I could not digest potato soup, and I ended up having to throw it up. And if you don't digest things that have folic acid in them, your body can't process them, so they end up coming back up. So if you've ever felt like something might be off, how I know babies have it is they have a blue line right here when they're born, and they have a high palate, and they have a mouth breathing. Their mouth is always open. And how else do I know? They're really tight, and they cry all the time. So they need extra support for that. Derek's filling me up with songs as I'm going through the education of folic acid. I love that. And thank you so much. I got my hair cut recently, and I love it too. I love it. I didn't do anything. I just showered last night after I worked on the 6 horses, and I just showered and left it wet, and this is how I woke up. So thank you. In the UK, they add folate into bread. See what I'm saying? So they already know, Derek. They already know that people don't have that people have MTHFR. MTHFR positive people. So the B complex I really, really love right now. There's one by Ortho Molecular. You might be able to find these. You might have to get them from a doctor. This one or this one are my 2 favorites. And then the one that, if you want to go to Amazon, Amazon.com. Go to that page. And then the one is called Integrative Therapies B Complex. Oh, I said complex, but you get the point. Complex. I hate making spelling errors that I can't change. I take iodine every day. So, Jake, Lauren, stop pushing the button. Hold on, guys. I take that under a doctor's guidance. Helps my thyroid. I just do like 3 drops in water per day, but a doctor can tell you. My doctor had me up to about 7 drops a day, and that helps a lot with iodine. We're definitely iodine deficient, especially when you eat pink salt, and the pink salt doesn't have iodine in it, and the white salt has the iodine in it. So it's like we're in a pink salt craze and the gray salt craze, right now, where we don't do it, so it doesn't have iodine in it. So I've started to do table salt, but sometimes I don't like table salt, so I just do the iodine drops, and the J. Crow's iodine is what I do. But you would need to talk to a doctor because I'm not your doctor, but you could talk to a doctor about taking iodine drops. But the one way I found online to test if you're iodine deficient is take betadine. Was it betadine? Oh, I cannot speak on that. I was going to say my doctor had me buy betadine or something and then rub it on my arm, and then if it disappeared within 5 minutes or 10 minutes that you were deficient. But I do a lot of vitamins in the morning. She was asking me about energy, and I would say B complex is the biggest thing. And after I had COVID, I've had COVID 4 times and got over it pretty quickly. But after I had it, I would take B complex, and B complex helps you recover. And you can't overdose on B complex. Your body just pushes it out in your urine, and your pee turns like bright yellow. As a rehash of that, like your pee turning bright yellow, is a thing with B complex. Your pee will turn red if you eat beets, and your pee will smell if you eat asparagus, if you have that gene. So some people didn't know that. One of my patients recently went to the doctor and got on antibiotics because she ate she ate asparagus and it stunk. You do not need antibiotics if your pee stinks after asparagus. That is a gene recessive trait, and that's something that happens. That's kind of a normal genetic recessive gene trait, and I have it. So when I pee, it smells funny with asparagus, and when Tim does, it does not. So I told y'all my nickname was the brain, right? Told y'all. No, but in chiropractic school, we take 2 years of nutrition training, so we have to study this in-depth nutrition. And we also study a lot of other things like OBGYN and pharmacology and orthopedics, and you name it, we do it. So you already knew that, Cindy? That's cool. I could do a whole day of just like talking about vitamins. I love vitamins. I love, love, love vitamins. Vitamins, Derek, vitamins. Yes, that's how they say it in Europe. It's vitamins. I take my vitamins every morning after my breakfast. Vitamins. I do not speak Scottish, or I'm not trying to fake it. My ancestors are Scottish though. An extra outfit in case of an accident of some kind. Oh, yeah, she's talking about the thing I said before. For sure, I'll bring an extra outfit. But anyway, it was great to see you all today. Hello, Karma. Hi, Karma. Hi, Karma. Hi, Chris. Who else is on here that I was going to say hi to? Hello, Shelly Duncan. Let me see who else is on here. Teresa. And Shelly's there. Let me see there. Yeah, so I love how y'all are all here talking with me. Let's see here. Perfect pronunciation. Vitamins, I said it right. Thank you. Do you know of any other brand of B-complex that you can recommend? Any brand, I can recommend this. Amazon, you can find one that's called Thorn. That one is really good. You could find one called Designs for Health. That one is excellent. You could find one from Metagenics. That one is excellent. There you go. Those are my top. Those companies you're going to find on Amazon. The first one I said, Cellcore Sciences and Orthomolecular, will be through a chiropractor. And that would help. And Bama says, when I got COVID the first time, it caused blood clots in my lungs and pneumonia. I was in oxygen for 2 weeks. The next 2 times were a breeze in comparison. Makes sense. That's how it was for me. Hard the first time, and the second, third, and fourth time were easy. Oh my gosh, seriously, Derek, you could teach me Scottish. Oh my gosh, my family are from North Huntly, Scotland. We were the Cummins family. Don't hold it against me. My family name is Commons, Comyns. I don't remember if it's red or black, but I know that we weren't the ones that killed Robert the Bruce. It's great to see you all. Thank you. Thank you. Herbs. I love herbs. I take so many herbs. Vitamins and herbs. Well, it's good to see you guys today. I know that I've gone over an hour. I probably could sit here for another hour if I didn't have to study for my awesome test. Let me give you a little scenario. My next question. A well-trained older horse acts up when being groomed, while being tacked with a saddle, and while being mounted. It is very calm once the rider has mounted. You diagnose blank because blank. You diagnose saddle fit issues. The horse knows better and has been trained to be the perfect rider. You diagnose mental issues. It makes no sense for an animal with a sore back to allow someone to get on it. You diagnose sore feet. If the back was sore, the horse would buck when the rider was mounted. Or D, you diagnose who knows. It could be anything. So the answer is A, you diagnose saddle fit issues. The horse knows better and has been trained to protect the rider. So I actually have to saddle fit during my test. So it's going to be interesting. Oh, well, Miss Can Do, y'all are a great distraction in between studying. Yes, I can talk more and more about bees. I love bees. B vitamins are really great. Oh, seriously, Alyssa? Oh my God, you're melting my heart. You could listen to me all day about vitamins, supplements, and genetics. I love talking about it. Did you know there's a gene called the dirty DAO gene, and Tim has it, and he was more susceptible to get mold? I do not have it, and I did not get mold illness. Oh, good. I'm glad you found the orthomolecular B complex on Amazon. It's so fabulous. You can take, okay, I'm not your doctor, but look at the back of the bottle and just know that you don't overdose. So if it were me taking orthomolecular, I would take 2. Never take it past 3 o'clock in the afternoon because it makes you have energy. Always take it with breakfast and lunch. So like 1 with breakfast, 1 with lunch. And you could do that for a while until you feel better. And then I always take them till I feel better. And then I start to taper down after probably 2 weeks or 4 weeks. And I start taking one a day. So my mom said, I'm going to keep going. My mom said, y'all should travel with her for hours. I'm the same way in person that I am on the video. And because of my friend Shelly Stalker in Berea, Kentucky, who's on here, I think, she told me to be myself. So this is me. It's silly and fun and dorky at times. Okay. Derek, thank you so much. I'm going to write that one down. Hold on. The Corey's, the Poetry Kid. Okay. Awesome. I've been studying, Derek, Gaelic. Yeah. I've been doing Duolingo. So I can say some stuff like Mataman Han il mitrang. I'm not tired. Han il mitrang or something like that. I'm still learning, but I don't have the accent for it porque yo hablo español muy bien con todos los pacientes en la clínica. Mi acento de español es muy bien, pero mi acento de Gaelic no está muy bien. I speak good Spanish, but not good Gaelic. I was going to learn it so that I could travel to Scotland. You be up for a road trip, Alyssa? Where do you live? You going to jump in the truck with us? I have to check and make sure that you're okay, though. I'll have to do a background check on you. I don't want to be in the car with somebody that I don't know very well. I guess I should be careful who I agreed to at first, right? You remind me of the energy of the Energizer Bunny. Really? Oh. Some days I feel so inadequate. Teresa, come on now, girlfriend. Why do you feel like that? I want to understand. Why do you feel like that? Ohio. Man, Ohio? Why you gotta be way up there? It's too cold up there. Move down south. Come down to Texas. Hi, Dr. Baker. My nails have got harder since I take my vitamins 2 hours later. Thank you. You're welcome, Dana. I'm telling you. And vitamins work. Y'all make sure y'all separate those vitamins and those prescriptions. 2-hour rule. Thyroid medicine first thing in the morning. 2 hours later, the vitamins. Heart medicine at night. 2 hours before take the vitamins with dinner. Heart medicine at night for bed. Whatever you do. I'm not your doctor. Let's see. What else would you guys say? My labs have been confused all day today. They think they are lap dogs. Right. I'd love to spend a few days with you laughing, learning, exploring. I'm in Southwest Idaho. Oh, I didn't realize you were in Idaho, Karma. Teresa says, it's not that I actually am inadequate, but it's more. I'm so amazed with how much some people have the energy or the knowledge to do, and I never had that drive, I guess. Oh. Well, I will tell you that, I don't know, somehow I got the drive when I was like 20 years old, 19 years old, when the chiropractor said that I would be a great chiropractor. And I used to not talk a lot. And then once all of a sudden I started talking when I was like 16. I think I was like 13 to 16. I started talking a lot. And then I started to realize that if I listened to what people were saying, that I was learning a lot of information growing up. But I don't know, life is just too short. I think when you lose people, like I've lost my grandparents and I've lost my brother-in-law died and my dog died. And, when you start to lose people, you realize life is short. Like, what does it matter? Like, when it really breaks down. And Shelly had to remind me of that. We were eating at Texas Roadhouse in Kentucky with Shelly and Brea. And she was like, just be who you are. Like, what does it matter? If you don't like me, you wouldn't be here. I mean, look, the number of the people attending and watching drops down. I don't care. I lost 160 subscribers in the past month. I don't care. Like, if you want to be here, you want to be here because I got a lot to offer. And what I have to offer, I charge $250 for one patient to sit with me for 30 minutes. So, I charge a lot for information, but this is my way of giving back. because I want to give back. I want the Lord to know that I'm being his vessel, and I'm going to give back to people, because I never know what I say is going to stick to somebody. So that's why it's important to just say whatever the hell's on your mind, because it doesn't matter. In the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Derek says, learn Old Scots first. It's easier than Gaelic. Okay, that's good to know. Danny says, I'm in Southwest Michigan. It was in the 60s today. My poor fur baby ulcerated his eye, was at the groomer. Poor baby. Oh. Teresa, well, I enjoy you, and I'm glad I don't have to pay that to get knowledge from you, right? At the office, I do charge a lot because it's worth a lot, but we're also in a different area. If I was in Kentucky, I'd probably charge $50. Down here in Texas, it is expensive. Well, I guess I'll let you guys go. I'm going to study. I got to get to the flashcards. Derek, thanks for all the forward tunes and the help with the vitamins and the herbs, saying, pronunciation. And Dolores, thank you for my beautiful sunshine earrings. And my mom, thank you for helping me remember to pack 5 of everything. Cindy, thanks for recommending that I pack more. And I think that y'all are wonderful and y'all are lovely. And, I'll give up an hour of studying so I could sit here and talk to you all. You are so special. And at the core of everything, if you don't know anything about me, I will hope that you know that I believe that you deserve everything that you need in your life. And I believe that you will have it. You need to ask for it. You need to ask for the blessings and just sit down and say, I need this, and I need this, and I need this. And please, Lord, help me with this. But just know that about yourself today. Maybe you could recommend a chiropractor in Alabama. Yep. I could do that. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Well, bye everybody for now. But remember that you are loved. My mom is here. Mom, I love you. Handsome Tim, I love you. And everybody on here watching, y'all are wonderful and fabulous women. Deep down inside, you know that how I'm acting outwardly is how secretly you can push more. You can push more. So if you have a thought or a feeling of doing something, don't live your life saying, what if I'd done that? Please get out and do something new. Do something new that you've never done before, like write a letter to somebody or drop a flower off to somebody at your local church or post office. Or, where did I just drop off some? I just dropped off treats to the local veterinarian and told him, thank you for caring for all the babies. Just remember that, you guys, to do something new today. Do something new and be something for yourself. If no one's going to come and save you, you can do it for yourself, because just think of me, because if I can do it, you can do it. I push every day. I fight every day. All right. Love you guys. Remember all the things. Don't shame yourself. You deserve everything. You are loved. The Lord loves you. You are my sister in Christ, my brother in Christ. Have a good evening. And until next time, look out for my videos. I'm going to drop a couple videos, the Mustang and Cowboy Bob. All right. Talk to you later. Mwah. Wish me luck on my test. I'll do a video from the road. Oh, I forgot to say I'll do a video from the road. Oh, I scrolled again. Okay, bye. Bye.